What is good, everyone? It's your boy Jedi, and today I'm gonna go over a lot of the things that's going on in the eSports scene. Let me just go here to make sure. So, in the bracket of what happened in the EU, SA, whatever, Team Enemies is just gonna win every week. So, I'm not gonna cover that. It's kind of pointless. They're just that dominant. We're gonna go over some of all these teams who played. So let's get into it. We had Crisis against these guys. Obviously, pains in them. They won first week of this EGL Open Series Split 2. I'm pretty sure. So they won that first round matchup. Baluta Squad beat any of these guys. French Power against Galvanize. French Power, you got all these guys. Don't really know them. Let me know in the comments section down below if you know a lot of these guys. I don't know if you know any of them. So I think I've known the Breeks and Toti, played them in UE, GBs, but they lost to Syntax, Straight Line Cruiser, and all those guys. Moving on. Let's see the next first round matchup. We got Tommy is back, Gears Maddox, all these guys, but the Spaniards won. Next, moving on to the next first round, we got BYE, got Vision, Ricardo, Warrior Guns. Next, Nesty Yixes, whatever they're called. They 5-0 these randoms, I'm assuming. So, on to the next teams in the first round. We got Achilles, Zeldris, Suspects, Curse. Then you got Money, Six Ticks, whatever, I don't know. But these guys won. Outsiders, it's funny how that works. I played against or with these two in ELO 8s. Pretty interesting to see that they're EU. Did not know that. Tony and his emotions against Funkin' Noobs. You got nothing really there. You got Shadows, Bang, Bert, and Chidwick. Moving on, you got Boss Man, all these guys losing to some randoms, in my opinion. Never heard of them before. Another first round, you got Blackhawk down, the week 2 champs, and I think they won this week as well. As you can see, trophy. You got Dragon Strikers, Marsh, and Cougars. They beat these guys. 1-0 map count. Rubber Ducky Mafia versus these guys. No one that I know of, but there you guys go. We got Scout against Spicy Meatballs. If you guys know any of them, I think I've seen Senji before. But there you go. You got HP's JC versus Quantum. Quantum I don't really know, but it seems like Phelpsy, Crimson, Jackvex, and Hydron are back to competing in Gears again. Glad to have them back. You got Breaker Slaps, Sarksa, TJ, and there's going to be some interesting news I'll tell you afterwards. They 5-0 those randoms there, I would assume. Then you got Hopper D Pop and Playing for Fun, as you can see here. Chris and Pistols, I think those guys are known, I'm not sure. You got Chomp Chomp, you got Precision, Vish Kyle against these guys, easy dub for them. And then this first round, you got Agonized Tommy, Ram, Kifa beating those guys. Then Chomp Chomp, they beat them. Elegance beat Hopper. Elegance then beat Chomp Chomp. HPJC beat Scout. Then they HPJC lose to Blackhawk down. And then, as you can see, VYE beats Tony and his emotions. Diego Armado beats Grimy Soldiers. And then you had this matchup, VYE, Vision and them losing to Pains and Co. And then you had here Blackhawk down losing, beating Elegance, who were the Split 1 champs. So it's pretty crazy how fast Blackhawk Black Hawk Down has come back into the scene, and as you can see here, they won week 3 as well. So they're back-to-back EGL Open Series Cup champs. They beat Pains. And another thing I wish I could do, I'll probably make another video on it next week on what the rosters would look like. I would like to see in the future, but it is what it is. That's who won in week 3. So I'm gonna close these ones out. Let's see here. Mexus Alpha, you got Legends, Quoles, Perspect, and Raphael. They got picked up by Mexus Alpha to compete in Gears. And then Rocky is FA. He was playing with Zianche in them, and now he already left them after losing in the Pro League qualifier. That's just some random stuff there. Random stuff. Oh yeah, they're playing with different settings right now, so that's pretty interesting. It was Dashes in Retro, but I think Dashes is now FA. Moving on, we have Toides. They are playing as a team. You have Ontons, Antrax, Toides, and I think it was, what was it, Rocher or something like that. But we'll keep moving on. N7 Gaming, you have Gangster Overdose, Diego as well. They got picked up. And a big one right here, Adverse is FA. So that means someone they picked up huge in the scene to fill in that spot for Rebel. And I'll go to it right now. Obviously is Idenos. I'm pretty sure Rebel has a Pro League spot, so that's why this has happened. So instead of Idenos having to try to get back into the Pro League, obviously he's going to play with his boy Crack and run it back with him and compete in Gears in the Pro League. Higher chance of winning money that way. Then you have Team of 2 with Dice. Nah, that's just a joke. FA exists becomes FA. He's getting a new Xbox. Witchy is FA, former pro in Gears 4 because Reza quit. And a big one here. You have J-Rage, Incisive, and Ash. They need one for the next Sunday because they were playing, I think, with Crazed or something like that. So I think Craze left them. And I think he's going to be joining Hydro. No, he did join Hydron and Phelpsy. But that's what happened there. So they'll be looking for one. There's some young talented players that kept grinding. So I'm pretty sure they could find someone good. And the big news here is that because Breaker and them lost, Breaker and Sarksta are a team of 2, are both FAs. These guys split apart after losing and not winning in this split. So I'm gonna show you guys another tweet. If you guys want to follow him, he does great content in Gears and eSports and EU. Elevate Boys are back, which meaning Phelpsy and Co. Breaker and Co. split, as I showed you. Syntax has returned for the 8th time. Rowdy is now 6th-time Rowdy. Dragons back to EU Lord, meaning he's the GOAT in EU. He's like MVP. Little Bounces wraps around my house. Crim, Snake, Noto. Trinder still blaming others. Agonize still on Horde. So I'd probably next week I'll do like a EU team thing. I would like to see in the future. Who would play with who. But I'm pretty sure that one team with Marsh, Dragons in them, they won't like change, but I think it'd be better for the scene. Obviously, they're not going to change if they're winning. So here's a one squad here. You got Toxic, Kozer, Rapids, and Solar, as you can see there. Then Old Men. If it could just let me go in there. That's interesting. Old Man, there we go. Yeah, Shock, Detox, Demise, and Tidy. So I had it where I thought it would be Shock Detox, Demise, and a Versa. But I guess they went with Tidy. I guess because he's a smarter player, I guess, which is understandable. But they did lose to Remedy, which I'll show you guys who that squad is right here. They'll be playing tonight, Remedy. It's Red 9, Relics, Hefe, and Pushies. Surprisingly, because this team has been like swapping around a lot of rosters, lots of players, and they just brought Pushies back in. That's pretty interesting to see. Here's a squad with Reflame and Adverse, Absence, and Krabbies. This should be a goated squad. They did go 2-1 with HYA. So let's see who HYA was. As you can see here, they 2-1 levels, Zed, Karoom, and Vex, or it's Maniacs. So they had a tough game apparently there. And then good luck, have fun. Here's a squad here if it loads up properly. We'll just go to Fable while that's loading up. So this is the squad that I saw with the tweet. It's Ottens, Prospect, Toides, and Rocher. Pretty solid squad here, as you could see. We're going to close that out. Good luck, have fun. You have Bronny, Aversa, Vocabs, and Chris. And we're going to go into the tournament bracket, if I could get to it. Let me get to that there. That's not it. So you guys could see all the action, what happened. So this is for semifinals. If you guys want to tune in and watch these matches, I'll start at 7 p.m. You have Remedy versus FNI, and then Hive versus Gods. I'm pretty sure Hive is going to beat Gods, and then FNI is going to beat Remedy. And I think how it works is the top two teams make it in, or the team that wins makes it in. I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure Hive or FNI is going to make it. If it's both of them, they're both going to make it for sure. They have easier opponents. These are top level, pro level teams, so it makes sense. As you can see here, you already know about Remedy being old men. Then Remedy, they had another tough matchup. I'm going to show you guys. They had to play Morality, Flash News, Morty, and Amisos. And then Remedy, they had to play nothing else. As you could see here, nothing here. As you could see here, we've seen N7 Gaming Element beat them. Old Man, I think it was Team X. Was it Team X? Not sure. Yeah, they beat these guys. Nothing special there, so we're going to move on. FNI beat anyone decent. No one decent, really. MYG, let me check that just to show you guys. This was for like top 16, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. They beat Symphonic, draining them convincingly. I watched that match. You got Chill Team and One for All. I'm gonna show you guys that as well. I'll put the bracketing link in the description down below if you guys want to see it for yourselves. So this is a pretty big matchup as well. You have Narrow Jax, Kronos, Narrow Jax, Faint, and Gary. You also had Yachty, Cells, Scavsy, and Pell on the other roster. Yachty and them beat them. So we move on to the next one. Hive, they beat basically everyone easy. Then they played Treyway, which is Abo, Lanarchy, Zenin, and Crushmo. Those guys, Treyway, they beat some pretty solid rosters on the way. Actually, they had probably one of the toughest brackets. So they had to play Good Luck, Have Fun, which we knew who that was. Aversa, Dissect, Vocabs, and Chris. Then moving on, Treyway, you had a Rapid, Solar, Toxic, and Corsair. Pretty solid teams. Like, They're not top tier AM teams, but they're like kind of around there with maybe a roster change. They're not terrible teams. Then they beat Farmer Pro, Osby, Toy Soldier. Well, they're all Farmer Pros technically. Raiden and the Azuris, they beat them. And then they had to play against Hive, which is probably the top 2 team that's not in the Pro League right now. So that's just unfortunate. I think they've broken up after that, so who knows what's going on there. As you can see here, we're gonna keep moving on. We got Gods and Pedrinos. Take a look at who Gods are. Krabbies and them. They played basically no one until HYA. HYA didn't really play anyone except, these guys, which I'm going to show you guys soon if it loads. There we go. They played FaZe, J Smooth, Terrorize, Trill. J Smooth and FaZe, they played on a former team with Lux Gaming. The worst Lux Gaming, by the way. But, yeah, let me know in the comment section down below who you guys think is going to win the whole tournament, or who's going to beat who. I have FNI beating Remedy, and I have Hive beating Gods. After that, I honestly don't know, but I think Hive and FNI are for sure going to make the Pro League 100%. So that's just me, in my opinion. And I'm going to go through the rosters here. So Rise, Pro Team, qualified. XUIU, Pro Team, qualified. This is also confirmed. It is Reptilian, Geary, Zycho, and Lava. Then you have Hive GG. Obviously, that's their team. They're going to qualify easily in that qualifier. And then you got VQ with Coach Jackal, Precision, Handles, A-Cells, and Vital Sam. Then you have another team that's for sure qualified. Raver, Monkey, Summons, and Desinide. Then you have the new FNI team. You got Coach Choche. Then you got Fiercely, Exploits, Toady, and Dyslexic. Then you got CG here with Faint, Absence, Oh, this is not it. It's a new squad, so we're gonna get rid of that. So then you got Rebel, which we're gonna take away. Adverse, it is now Identos for sure. One interesting stat is I seen these guys tweet, and I didn't see them in a tournament at all. These guys play together. These guys play together. B-God is now, I guess, their 4th for this squad. I did not see them play in the tournament. That's pretty interesting. Does that mean they have a spot? I don't know. It's kind of weird. I don't know why they didn't. No, that's right. It was right like that. I don't know. But that's another team. And then you got Rapids, Narrow, Gary Jacks. Then you got right here, which is a for sure confirmed now. You got Tidy there. Then you got Absence, Krabbies, Reflame, and it's not B-God. It's what's his name? Adverse now. Then you have Flash, Emissives, Morty, Reality, Red 9, Hefe, Relics, Pushies, Aversa, Vocabs, Chris, Brawny. This team, Xens got dropped the day of, and then now they're split. Subjection and Zeontre, they're going to be playing with us tonight. See how that goes. Probably not going to go well, to be honest. Cinemas, Flaw himself, we're playing with Tristan and Mers, but that didn't go well as well. So that is it with those rosters. Just to let you guys know and updated. And yeah, I think I've been talking way too long, but I'll probably talk about how I think the EU team should look like, what I think would make the scene better next week. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll put a link in the description of this and the LATAM bracket, but not the EU one because I just deleted it. So hope you guys enjoy, and peace.